Hey YouTube, it's Widgie here, coming at you with some more strategy games with AoE 3DE, and today I'm going to show you how I learn a new civilization on Age of Empires 3. So I know that I've released lots of guide videos now, about 3 or 4 on the channel. So one around economy, one around combat, a British guide as well, and the easiest and hardest civs to play. But this is sort of going to give you just an idea of how I personally learn civilizations, because I've got a big learn to play series on my channel. So me learning the actual civilization on the rank ladder and trying to understand the fundamentals and the build order and stuff like that, and how to use the civilization to its best ability. So I hope you really enjoy this video. You guys know what to do to support the channel. You can catch me streaming on Twitch at Widgie1. Let's do this. So the first thing that I like to do is, before I do anything, is I want to find a deck that I can use both in a team game and also a 1v1 game. So pretty much all I do is I either go online, I go on the ESO forums, or I just have a look on Reddit, or I go to certain Discord servers such as Aussie Drongo. He's got a great sort of compiled list of all civilizations and his recommended decks. And all I do is I simply copy those decks and just create them ready to play. So that's just the first step. So on to step 2. This is all I do really. I just practice the build order and using my new deck that I've just created, either for 1v1 or team-based games. So pretty much, to be honest, if you're looking for a build order, then just look online. Same thing as the deck. You just want to research online through forums, through Discord channels, through YouTube videos. Just try and find like the most recent all-rounder sort of build order so you can get used to the civilization. As I say, I'm not entirely sure on your skill level or your experience of the game, but you know, if you are really inexperienced with the game and you're extremely new, then I would definitely recommend checking out the other videos that I put on. As I mentioned earlier, the economy and the combat is really, really good, and also the easiest and hardest civs, so then you know what to pick for. But for Sweden, just to show you as an idea of how I sort of learn a civilization, is I will simply research the build order and I will attempt that build order either against an AI player or in unranked. So I really recommend just typing up and hosting a game, a 1v1 game, and just sort of stating your elo. I mean, you can see that anyway, but just sort of waiting for an opponent to drop into the lobby that's around your sort of relative skill level, and sort of just jumping into a game with them, just sort of stressing to them that you're practicing a civ, and maybe they will pick a civ that they're practicing as well. And yeah, just give it a go. And you've got some footage here of myself just recently on stream, where I was pretty much playing the first sort of game against a human being as Sweden, and it was very overwhelming when we got to around 10 minutes. But that's, you know, what it's about learning civilization. It does become a bit overwhelming, and the more you play, the better you'll get. That's pretty much it, really. So moving on to the final step, step 3, and that's take it onto the ladder. That's pretty much it. You know, I'm not too sure if I really need to make this video, but it's just to give you a very, very quick idea of how I learn a civilization. So from the beginning, it starts as getting a deck together, a 1v1 and a team deck, then researching for a build order, then applying those two things together in a game against either an easy AI or hard AI, whatever you want to do, or most ideally an unranked game on the lobby against a actual human being. Once you've played a few of those games and you're starting to understand sort of the basics and the opening of the civilization, then you probably want to move it towards a ranked sort of theatre, so 1v1 or team, whichever you want to do, and then just take it from there. That's pretty much how I do it. Now, as I say, I'm not entirely sure of your skill level and how easy you are to pick up civs and how quick you are to learn. So maybe what you might want to do is just watch quite a lot of footage of people playing the civ. That can also be really good. So watching streams of people playing the civ. There's plenty of YouTube content out there as well. So you can just sort of learn how they play the civ and maybe mimic some of that to help you along the way. But that's pretty much it, guys. Going to wrap the video up here. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please let me know down below if you think this was kind of a pointless video, or whether you thought it was quite useful, or maybe you just wanted to know how I sort of go about learning civilizations. To be honest with you, I just jump myself right in. I wouldn't recommend that, but I throw myself into the deep end. I make a deck, I look at maybe 2 or 3 videos online of a build order, and then I jump straight into ranked. I just do it. Now, I don't recommend that, but it's entirely up to you. So I hope you enjoyed this. You guys know what to do to support the channel. You can catch me streaming on Twitch at Widgie1. Take care. Have a good one.